In this video, I discussed the goal I made in last week's video and why it was a huge mistake. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name is Lyle. I'm a 67-year-old fat guy from Canada, and I'm on a mission to lose over 100 pounds. In 2010, after suffering a major stroke, I lost over 130 pounds, and by June of 2012, I'd ran 3 marathons. So follow along on my channel, watch me drop some pounds and get fit again. It is Tuesday, second walk of my week 5. In my week 4 video, I mentioned that I was going to try to get my 5-kilometer pace down to a time of 10 minutes and 13 seconds to go a kilometer. Well, yesterday, Monday, June 14th, I think it was, I actually kind of tried it. I did my best to get my best time. I was optimistic when I started. I might even get down there to 10:13 on my first try. But I've realized now, and I should have realized it before, that that's just too... The goal right now for me to do a pace of 10:13 is not going to happen. I'm 4 weeks in a little bit. I'm still close to 320 pounds. My last weigh-in was 318. That's a lot of extra weight to be trekking around. So, combination, I've got to get more fit, just be active for a longer time, and probably got to drop some weight before I can start closing in even on the goal of 10:13. Anyway, getting back to my attempt on Monday to set a 5-kilometer pace at 10:13. I should have known in advance that was a overly optimistic goal. My walk run on Friday, I tried pretty hard. My overall pace on 5.5 kilometers was 10:45, 10 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer, my average pace. And my average heart rate was 112, and my maximum, I think 130 something. 112 and 130 something is, well, 112 is right in the range I should be achieving for. This morning, I read up on maximum heart rate and target heart rate. For someone my age, you take 220 beats per minute minus your age. 220 minus 67 gives me a maximum heart rate of 153. So that's the maximum, 153. And then, according to a book I bought back in 2010 or 11, here's the book that I was looking things up this morning, and I'd be lost if I didn't have this book before, and I'd recommend everybody to get some kind of a book to help them through the questions that they may have. They talk about your heart rate zone, and it should be 60% of maximum as your low and 80% as your high. So that's a zone. In my case, my heart rate zone is 122 as a high and 92 as a low. So if I accept them numbers, my run on Friday, basically my average was 112, which is well within the zone, my heart rate target zone, but 130 is out of it. So what I did on Friday had actually gone above what my target zone should be. So like I said, based on that, I had data in front of me, if I just analyze it, that my Friday run was pushing it already. Anyway, live and learn. Today's walk will be helping me get more fit, help me keep losing weight, and it's just a cog in the gears that's gonna get me one step closer to my overall goal, my mission of getting fit and healthy. When I got done my walk run yesterday, where I'd overdone it, really overdone it in the sense it was more than recommended, but when I climbed the 6 or 7 steps to get into my house, my right knee was bothering me to go up the stairs. When I tried to take a step with my right foot on the step above, I wouldn't say I couldn't put weight on it, but it wasn't comfortable. So I basically went up the steps, my left foot forward all the time. So that was one clear sign that I'd overtrained. It took me 10 years to go from 230 pounds back up to 330. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get down to my target goal of 220, but I think a year would be fantastic. Yeah. Right now, June 15th, I think it is. Thinking ahead to, oh my God, it's going to be middle of June in 2022 before I'm fit. Seems like forever. But thinking back to June of 2020, it doesn't seem like hardly any time at all. I guess the key is to enjoy every day. And over a week or 2 or 3, you'll notice some huge changes when you go back and compare. Right? I mean, I've had that already this time around. My mood, my morale is so much better. At least I'm going in the direction I want to go. Last night, I did a search on the proper way to do, what is it called? Squats. My daughter looked at the video I showed her of me doing squats, and she was horrified. My daughter had taken classes on getting fit, and lunges was one of the exercises that they did, and her trainer stressed to her that when you do a squat, you don't want your knees to go out past your toes. If you draw a vertical, straight up vertical line from your toes, your knees shouldn't pass it. And mine were by quite a bit. And also, to do it right, you want your heels on the floor. And the people who do the squats wrong, they might have a lack of flexibility in their ankles. And another thing, while editing and watching my video I released for week 4, the clip in there of me frying eggs and buttering my toast, my daughter watched it and she cringed again. How much butter in the pan while I was frying my eggs. And even though in that video I took it a little easier on the butter on my toast than I usually do. Yeah, I did. I took it easier than I usually do. That butter has 70 calories in a teaspoon. I think that's what it was. Well, I like butter, but if there was a teaspoon of butter from the frying pan that stayed on my eggs and didn't just stay behind, and then if I put maybe 3 teaspoons total on those 2 pieces of toast, that would be 280 calories of butter. I don't imagine that 280 calories of butter is going to give me much energy. Those 280 calories are just worthless to me, and they're calories that I've got to cut somewhere else or exercise to get rid of them. So now that I told you the story about my eggs and toast, what I've done now is I've started spraying the pan with some kind of a spray stuff just to keep the eggs from sticking. And I've cut the toast out completely, so no toast, no bread, and the butter put on that toast is gone. And the first day I did 3 eggs without the toast and butter, and the first couple days. Then this morning I just had 2 eggs. Again, I just got to put enough food in my belly to give me the exercise to carry on what I want to do. I often compare a human body with a car or an airplane or some other mechanical machine. And a good one to think about is a commercial airliner. In regards to a commercial airliner, they have their flight plan where they're going to fly from point A to point B. It's maybe 500 miles. But anyway, they're going to have a chart for how much fuel to put in that plane, how much fuel to have in the plane. And then they'll take a little extra for a safety margin, and that's it. It's a scientific measurement of how much fuel they're going to carry to get the task done safely. Now go to my body in this case. Why eat 3 eggs when 2 eggs is enough? I didn't make my point very well in this clip. What I'm meaning is, if 2 eggs is enough fuel in my tank to take me to the next meal, why eat 3 eggs? Because basically I don't need it. Just like the airplane, they only take what they need. At the very most, I'm half an hour from home during these walks. I guess what I'm getting at is I'm starting to look at diet and educate myself and put what I learn into practice. That's all I got for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please share, like, subscribe. I've been told that likes and comments really help with the YouTube algorithm, so I'd really appreciate any help in that respect as well. And if you know anybody that's wanting to get fit, lose a little weight, please share my channel with them. I'd be so honored if I could help them in some way to get fit as well. I look forward to seeing you next time.